You see, it is a second stone room with a hallway. This time, actually looking somewhat carved, ish, in the most roughest of senses. Leading away. Leading away. In here, you see uh, a low stone bench against one wall. A a wardrobe also against one wall, and that is and a small wooden chair.
The room is about what dimension?
Probably about 10 feet by 10 feet.
Okay. I will enter.
Yep.
You do that.
I am going to begin investigating around to see if there is any clue to who lives here.
Sure,
Can I check the map and see if anything's different?
sure.
Okay, I do.
Nothing.
Okay.
The paper and the parchment insults you.
That's okay.
Hey,
It's only words. It can't really hurt me.
you take psychic damage.
Oh, you poor you poor
I was
soul.
wrong.
The words puddle together and form an arm holding a dagger that stabs you.
But it's still on the 2D plane, so it just stabs your thumb that's holding it.
Yeah, it's a paper cut.
It's a little paper
It's like a
cut.
pinprick.
But now it has your blood.
Oh shit, you're right.
No.
It's fine. Jacob already had everyone's blood anyway.
Souls are
Not
different from blood,
everyone's.
Kelso.
Not everyone's.
I was gonna say something in the ocean actually has Belle's blood, so this is fine.
Ooh, that's a clue. I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
Giant squid.
I would like to approach the wardrobe and inspect it for traps.
It's so full of traps. Like, you can't believe there's so many traps, and no, it's fine.
Okay. I will open it.
It is a
There
spider
are-
web of tripwires.
There are many, 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 many robes.
What can I tell about the being who would wear these robes? Are they all for the same being?
Definitely not. There are multiple shapes and sizes and fits and girths.
Approximately what price range are these robes at?
Say again?
Approximately at what price range are these robes at?
Um,
Are they all about mid-wealth?
I mean, they're decently made.
Okay.
Jeremiah,
Is it...
go ahead.
Go ahead.
They are all a deep, almost black purple, with a design of this almost of a green that is so green it almost hurts your eyes on the fronts and backs.
What design is the green in?
The design is a seven-eyed crow.
Of course it is.
Just the head. There's three eyes on one side, three eyes on the other, and then in the middle of its head is the last eye.
Can I roll a religion check to see if this has any sort of like obvious significance, but any sort of significance I would
You
know.
can absolutely roll a religion check on a partial description.
Cool. That's a 17.
You've never heard of this because you only got part of the description.
Okay.
Now you can save that for after I finish with the description.
Okay.
Yeesh. Damn, Forge.
Okay, asshole.
Vicious.
Piece of shit.
The six eyes are closed. The seventh one is open, and there is some. It looks like there are tendrils writhing from it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with the 17, you it doesn't look immediately familiar. However,
Okay.
it does. There are several cults that you've heard of. This one, if you had to guess, worship some sort of abomination. But that is the most you can get from this because you've never heard of anything like this before.
Is this wardrobe just in the middle of the room?
No, it's against one wall.
Okay. And the only other thing in the room is the chair
And a
And a bench.
bench.
and a bench.
I would like to inspect the chair. How sturdy is this chair?
How sinister is this chair?
It
Chair's
depends
a
on who
mick.
you are.
Depends on who you are. Could I sit in it?
You can try.
I would not like to try.
Fantastic.
Is there anything else in the wardrobe other than the robes? I'll part them and kind of like look to the back and kind of knock on it. to
In a
make sure
moment,
it's not a false
Jeremiah.
back.
Jeremiah, as you looked over at the chair, has kind of like edged himself past you and is climbing into the wardrobe, muttering to himself, 20 copper says he's right. And he's currently trying to lie in the witch in the wardrobe his way into the back.
Oh my god.
He beat me to it.
Read this in a
Here.
book once.
Read this in a book once. Fantastic. Roll me just a straight d20.
Okay.
Be
Oh
advised,
god.
this action can, depending on what you roll, have very serious consequences.
It's a 12.
Okay.
And Kevin, it
It
wasn't
becomes a
7.
mimic. It's a mimic. It crunches down on you.
No, I like this. Excellent.
Kunky.
Oh god.
Kinky.
You step back out, and there's two of you.
Like one follows me out?
Nope,
Or-
like two of you step out at the exact same time.
Oh my god.
Do I have the perception of both of them?
Nope.
Which one am I?
I have been
Good
posed
question.
with this quandary before. Please, tell me something that only Jeremiah would know.
Oh my god.
To be fair, there's a lot of things Jeremiah would
Fair,
know.
there's a lot of things Jeremiah wouldn't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I'm gonna hate this.
Oh. Interesting.
Ah, it is a different quandary. One of you speaks truths, the other speaks lies.
The other one tells lies.
I stand facing, mirroring it, and then I'm just going to start doing different gestures.
He's also going to do those gestures.
Wonderful. I am playing with a mirror image at this point.
And then he pokes you in the eye.
Ow, you son of a bitch.
Ah, this one is the real Jeremiah, and I'll go for the one that just poked the other in the eye.
I look at the Warforged and I flip him off.
I am
Jer-
suddenly
the
confused
the
once
other one
more.
laughs.
Yeah, he's the fake.
That's exactly what a fake me would say.
Oh my god.
I'll put the one that I had picked up back.
You picked him up.
Back in the wardrobe.
That was-
You shove him back in.
In you go.
No, I put it back down. Just
Nope,
on the
nope. Into wardrobe Dale. Bap.
You just cover him up with another coat, and he's gone.
So,
So,
what the hell is it?
what the hell are you?
I'm Jeremiah. I don't know what you are. You followed me out.
Question. I'm Jeremiah. You followed me out. And also, neither of us followed each other out because we came out at the exact same time.
This one is logically sound.
Isn't that what proves that it's fake?
That's offensive.
So
I
you know what I
really-
know.
Mm,
Or do you know what I know?
Hmm.
Hmm.
This will be an interesting game.
This will be a fun game.
So you don't mimic me exactly.
And you don't mimic me exactly.
Okay, truth or dare?
Dare?
Hmm.
Truth or dare?
Truth.
What's our real name?
Dare.
That's what I thought.
All right. This is definitely going to go in circles here. Bells, ask me a question.
The only thing that's coming to my mind is is whether or not is what type of cookie Bell has in his backpack.
He would not know. He left before you picked it up.
I
It's
know
true.
that's
Oh,
the only thing that I can think of as a tricky question though, but I can't fucking think of anything because I literally just met these people.
You could totally ask that. I mean, it'd be interesting to see the response.
This is true. What story did you tell us from your past the other night around the fire before bed?
I told. Now, what if they answer at the same time as I do?
so stop calling me they, because I'm the real one. If anything, you're the they. Barely better than an it right now, so be careful.
And
Watch yourself.
We're both a
Depends on who
they.
you
I don't know
ask.
why you're taking offense to what you
I don't
are.
believe in the plural we.
No, I mean,
As you would know if you were the real me.
I'm a changeling. I'm literally a they. I don't know why you're taking offense to that.
Except in this form,
the
I am the he.
It's interchangeable. You know that. I know
people
that.
use they as a pronoun. It is
People can use they as a pronoun all they want. Right now, I am using he.
understandable. Answer the question.
Which question? Shit, I'm turning into
What
Rin.
story?
Is that in character?
What
Because he
story?
is a changeling.
No.
Pillow fight.
I lined up a whole bunch of children with pillows.
False. Hamlin lined up a bunch of children with pillows. I simply got to enjoy the carnage.
Correction, I
Mhm.
helped.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
I helped distribute
I have
the
in
children.
mind, which means I remember exactly what was told. Is the discrepancy that the fake is saying actually a discrepancy?
No, it's not. It's exactly what Forge remembers.
Okay.
That is
He-
actually
he
me
had
misrecollecting. That's not a word.
Recollecting is the word you're looking for.
Failure to recollect correctly. I would answer a different question, but I believe the Warforged said I was I had reached my allotment for stories.
Yes, he seems to have it out for me. Keeps insisting that I don't want any more digits.
To
Don't know
be,
why I would want more fingers.
to be fair, you are quite the dick.
Speaking as myself, yes.
Yeah,
I
I believe in all.
What
I-
what color were the embers of the fire this morning when we woke up?
Green.
Yeah, green.
Mm.
Well,
Simon, do you have any?
the embers were green, but the eyes were orange.
That's false. So he's clearly the fake.
Okay, what color were the eyes then?
Green.
Well,
It's true, they were green.
Were they?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh. Well, because I remember him
God,
saying
you're
that.
colorblind.
Well, I remember him saying the
Is this how
fire
you
was
find
still
out that you're
orange.
colorblind.
Nope.
My mind's eye thought they were orange because I thought the fire itself was still orange.
Nay. You think that me, Forge, a human being, would color coordinate green and orange together?
Halloween.
No.
What is it, Halloween?
Pumpkin.
You did make a
That's not
trick or treat
Halloween
joke
at
earlier.
all. Halloween is orange and black.
But pumpkins.
No.
Okay.
Shut up.
Make me.
Might. Yeah.
What do I do for a living?
You're really gonna have the two of us answer that in this company?
I do a lot of things. I'm curious as to what you have to say.
Now you can't ask me this because I Forge don't know because you haven't told me.
If Forge would like to know, I know.
It's a trick question. There's no solid answer. I just want to know what he says. The goal is to have an uproarious response into whatever he says.
Lead with that.
I thought the omnipotent Seven Forge knew all.
Oh
I
God.
never claimed omnipotence. That'd be boring. Never getting surprised
yet,
by
at
anything.
least.
Mika!
And now he is talking to the Aether.
I'm pretty sure you can hear the Aether right now. Mika!
That's true.
The booming voice echoes out of the ether. Shut up.
I will bark at who I damn well please, human. What do I
This
do
line of-
for a living?
Male prostitute.
Twice. I've only done that
Sorry.
twice.
Sorry. Hold on. Escort.
Escort is a better way of phrasing that. But again, that was only twice.
Still counts. Made a living off of it.
I feel this line of questioning is getting us actually nowhere.
Probably
It's
not.
Absolutely
a
nowhere.
solution
Probably
to the
not.
disappearance of the villagers. The robes are merely a means to an end of this.
I wonder. And Jeremiah unceremoniously just ignores the duplicate and walks back into the closet again.
God.
The other Jeremiah shuts the closet doors and starts barring them. No, he wedges the chair underneath the handle so they can't open.
Jeremiah is now trying to get back out.
Well,
Well played!
That-
I should have seen myself doing that, but I wanted to try something, and I kind of deserved that, but... Bells, I really need you to let me back out now.
Whether the real one or the fake one, I do believe that we have ended with a superior Jeremiah.
are you sure about that though?
Obviously, it beat the other in a battle of wits.
Was it really wit?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Can I move to unlodge the door?
Don't do
Or
it.
is
You
this
let
other
out the
Jeremiah gonna-
imposter.
Simon!
At this point, I don't care.
Certainly,
Simon!
the one that is inside of the wardrobe is the fake. It is referring to me by my proper moniker.
You know what kills me is that I was literally about to ask that next. The question he was going to ask you is to ask the duplicate what his nicknames for you have been so far.
Oh, God.
Listen, Tinsu, you and I know full well what's up here.
Come
You are
on,
mistaken.
Silver
I
Boy.
do not know what is happening.
Yeah, I take the chair out and I open the fucking wardrobe again. What happens this time?
Nothing.
Okay.
And by nothing you mean
Everything.
Frederick.
I mean,
is
Kelso's
not
dead.
Oh,
No, I'm
God.
kidding.
Literally lying within the wardrobe himself.
No, I'm sorry. You misunderstand me. Fucking
Not Jeremiah, but Kelso is dead.
Jeremiah's fine. Kelso is dead. Kessel, you there? You died?
He did.
Oh my
You
god.
killed him.
Oh boy,
you've
not
done?
again. My power's too great. I have to stop DMing.
It's not even a full moon anytime soon. How are we supposed to bring him back?
I'm not
this
a
time?
werewolf.
No, him,
Oh.
not you.
He's not a werewolf.
Ceremony.
Yeah.
No, everyone knows you use the new moon for ceremonies
There are
involving the dead.
full moon ones.
No.
If you
Sure.
kept up
Nope.
on
Excuse
moon
me?
prophecy news.
Excuse me.
Actually,
You're referring
To
to
be-
Prophecy News, a commonly known to be fallacious newspaper.
No, moon prophecy news. The actual one
Anything
that the
involving
prophecy
prophecies is false.
No.
Yes. Name one
I-
prophecy that's happened.
Forge.
Everything.
Forge,
This
you know I
exact
love
moment.
you. You know I would give anything for you. I actually agree with Emma on this when I've also heard of full moons being used
There
as
are full moon rituals.
Yeah, full moon rituals for resurrection.
We're reading different grimoires.
Yes, because there are multiple different cultures in the world, and thereby multiple
practices.
different mythologies. Granted,
what do we
it makes
do with
more
the body?
sense to be on the new moon, but there are full moon ceremonies for this sort of thing as well.
I prefer the moon, actually.
Oh, so he is. Okay. Okay.
There we go. At the moment, we have simply added to our number, and have not solved the issue that we have come to do.
I want to trust him, but I don't know.
I don't know. I
Would you
kind of hate
trust
him.
yourself?
Exactly.
No.
Then we should leave you both here.
Excellent plan.
He really should have done that from the start.
I will take exactly 3 robes of differing sizes out of the wardrobe.
What are you doing?
I am taking evidence and leaving, as you yourself have already agreed to do.
Evidence and leaving.
What?
But
I believe the job was find the missing people, not evidence that the missing people have been kidnapped.
right?
This is true.
You know, for a walk in Abacus, this guy's not the brightest.
No,
my
not
God.
really. Although
I
he
didn't
did
leave
peg me
the
as the
room.
superior Jeremiah, which is correct.
I'm okay with that.
So am I.
Boy, Hamlin's going to enjoy this when we get back. Lorelai's gonna shit herself, but that's fine. We're not worried about that.
Yeah, it's not much of a concern. Never was, really.
Nah.
I am leaving the spire.
Yeah. Is there any other thing that we can go and investigate? Is there any other hallway?
The
pathway or room or
hallway
anything.
that I told you about when you were walking into this place.
Fucking great. All right. Goddamn.
I've been sitting here like, damn, they really like this room. They'd gone down the hallway once.
Wait, what hallway?
Okay.
Well, I
You're
mean,
in
it
the
was a
hallway.
hallway.
God.
Like, the door wasn't the end of the hallway. It's just where we stopped.
Right.
Oh, I thought it was
Right.
the end of the hallway.
Nope.
Oh, then, yeah, I'm not leaving. I didn't realize that there was a second hallway. I apologize.
Yes, there is.
Kel, do better at word
I
pictures.
did the word picture. Y'all just read it
Do
wrong.
better.
Y'all
Some of
just
us are
read it wrong.
dyslexic.
Maybe you should
Do
learn
better.
new words.
You don't
then.
read pictures.
Some of us are word picture dyslexic.
Well, then do better.
Thank you. I feel seen.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Why are you so seen,
Don't
Jacob?
fucking shame me.
Are you that edgy now?
I can be.
I am going to place the 3 robes that I have taken in my bag and begin investigating the hallway.
Hey, Jeremy.
Mm.
It looks like Warforges actually get cold after all.
I feel like you're reaching a bit on that one.
Probably. But the whole thing is stupid. This whole place is stupid.
I'm going to strangle one of them before this is over.
Well, you
If
have
would
2
like me
hands.
To get the other,
Kinky.
I can do so.
Oh my god.
But there are certainly more efficient ways of asphyxiating.
Did he just slur it?
Yep.
It's-
He short circuited. He'll be fine in a second.
There are certainly better ways of asphyxiation.
I mean, he says it as a joke, but at the same time, it's forged, so I had to question it.
Hey, I rolled a 23 on investigation for this goddamn hallway. What is happening?
It's a
fucking
hallway.
Okay.
Jeremiah is going to look at the other Jeremiah and say, "Shall we?" and extend his elbow out in order to hook arms with him.
Yeah.
Fucking
I was literally, I thought you were extending your arm out. It was like an after you thing, and I was gonna have my Jeremiah hook arms with you and walk down the hallway.
God damn
It works that we think so alike.
This spell is too good.
Shall we?
We shall.
The hallway is roughly hewn or not hewn at all and just natural?
Pretty natural. Seems to be
Okay.
the carrying theme of this cavern system.
How long and wide is this hallway?
It's wide enough for two people to walk abreast. It is
Or arm
very,
in arm.
very long. And very winding.
Did you say long and winding?
Very long and very winding.
Okay, then I will make sure that my ghost is around the next wind from wherever we are.
Okay. Your ghost rounds the end of the hall, and long before the lot of you do, and you are looking out. Looking through your ghost's eyes, you find yourself looking out over this massive cavern, like at least 100 feet wide, and several hundred feet tall.
Caution, there is a drop off.
Ahead, you can see a winding circular path down into the floor of the cavern below you, where there are many people gathered, like upwards of 50 or more.
Are they all wearing the robes?
They are indeed.
We should put on the robes.
There is also several, and by several I mean exactly 7, tied and bound figures on a small raised platform.
Welp.
Ooh, sacrifice! I haven't seen one of these in a
We found
while.
this. Yep.
It's-
Yep. No, I will divvy out the robes. One for me,
Yep.
which is the biggest.
You
One
got
for-
3 robes. and
No,
there's
no,
4 of us.
no. Trust me, I've thought of this. I've thought ahead.
Damn it.
So you hand one robe to yourself, one robe to Belle, and you start to hand one robe out to the Jeremiahs, and one of the Jeremiahs takes it, pulls half of it over his head, and then like forces half of it over the other Jeremiah's head.
No. No.
So
pulls
our
it down.
Get a long robe.
I'll
like
get a long shirt.
So your left arm is sticking out of the sleeve, and his right arm is sticking out of the sleeve.
are our other arms wrapped around each
I
other's backs?
Yes,
Yes.
And-
I'll get a long shirt.
you look like
Oh
a
my God.
two-headed man
Considering
With 4 legs.
with 4 legs.
you are openly a changeling at this point, I am going to be very upset with you if you do not become 2 halflings in a trench coat.
Damn it! I was about to do a whole Zaphod Beeblebrox thing.
It's your call at this point, Forge.
Nah. 2 halflings in the trench coat's how we got to do this.
Okay.
God.
We change into the same halfling.
Oh my God.
Now, hear me out. Jeremiah says
Hobbit?
to the other Jeremiah, yes, Hobbit. So, do you want to top or shall I?
Oh my fucking God.
Oh, you know I'm better on the bottom.
Rochambeau?
1, 2, 3.
I'm going to assume that they now play Parchment Shears Stone.
Parchment boulder shears.
Yeah, Parchment Boulder
and
Shears.
consistently get the same answer and tie
No.
every single
Fucking
time.
Damn it.
All right, how about a
I will
coin
put my
toss?
head-
I'll go heads,
put
you
my
go tails.
Sure.
I will put my hand on the head of the one who said that they were good on bottom. I will say, "Congratulations, you are bottom." "Congratulations," I will say to the other, "you are top."
Jeremiah
It's been a while
flips
since
the
we
coin, and it's heads, and the other Jeremiah snatches it and realizes it's the same sign on.
And oldie but a goodie.
We are now two halflings in a trench coat.
And we look like Hobbit.
I do not trust that
Jesse
descending into that
Jesse has
hole.
entered the chat.
I do not suspect that entering into that hole will not end in violence.
Oh, it will.
Though I do hope that that will be delayed by our disguises.
Knowing them, and I look at the two hobbits, it won't.
It's all about performance, dear.
We will allow you
Says
to
that
go
says the
forward.
says the bottom Hobbit. So the voice is coming from the stomach.
From the cross.
Wait for the two halflings in the trench coat to lead.
Oh, okay. How do I get down there?
Right.
We walk.
I thought it was a drop off.
Nope.
No. There's a spiral
There's a
leading down
path
to the
that
floor.
leads down.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Express elevator.
Everyone roll a group stealth roll.
Alright,
God.
This is gonna go great.
Stealth. What is my
Stealth
19.
bot!
19.
I got a natural 20 making it a 22.
Congratulations.
All right.
13.
Stealth programming engaged.
He has
The
a
robe
cloaking
muffles
device.
it so it works.
He has a cloaking
Uh,
device, but
yeah,
you
you
can
guys-
still
you
see
guys
the
are-
robe.
You guys are just fine. You managed to slip unnoticed into the back of the crowd.
Alright. You said it was a raised dais with
Mhm.
the 7 individuals on the top. I assume
Yep.
that they're tied to poles.
They're
in
just
some-
tied. They're
in
just
some
laid on the
way or
ground.
Okay.
Are there other people up there sort of like guarding them?
There is there's it's a cult, so no.
Right. Okay.
One man steps up onto the dais and looking like he's about to pop off, for lack of a better word.
Drop some bars.
Oh God.
Welcome, brethren. I am glad to see us all gathered here today.
Did we just walk into a KKK meeting?
Feels like it.
Correct. They're purple and green, not white.
He didn't deny that they weren't
But-
wearing hoods.
But is
So
the leader
it's
called the Grand
RGB.
Wizard?
No, because he's not a wizard,
Okay.
nor is he grand.
The highest rank is Grand Dragon, if I recall correctly.
He's actually
I-
called Mike.
I still have massive KKK feels, but continue.
It's the accent.
It's the accent,
It is the accent.
and it's deliberate.
Brother Jebediah!
Oh, damn guy.
We have congregated here today, brethren, to bring about the return of our Lord to this plane.
Nope.
Through the blood of these 7 innocents, we shall open the way as our Lord has intended from the beginning. Who here is ready? And the whole crowd screams, "Aye!" Who here is prepared? And again, the whole crowd screams, "Aye!"
Joining in.
Who here is ready to give their lives for the cause? And the whole crowd screams, "Aye!" Then let us begin, brethren, and commence the awakening. And this this cult leader, who you assume he's the cult leader, walks over to the first bound figure, and takes out a falx
Ooh.
from his robe.
What is
Um,
that?
I
I'm-
am. It's a type of blade.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm grabbing a picture for you currently.
Um, while you're grabbing that picture, I am going to lean over to Bellamy and say, I am planning to engage.
Ah.
Should you believe this to be a poor idea, feel free
Nope.
to stop me. And from the back, as subtly as I can, I am going to cast. Well, first off, I'm going to get within 30 feet of the guy, even if I have to just kind of shove my way through a few people.
You're gonna have to roll a stealth check with disadvantage then.
That's totally fair. Ooh, that's a natural 19 already. All in all, unfortunately, I rolled a 9 on the second.
Oh boy,
Making it an 11.
I've got some bad news.
All right.
That ain't gonna cut it.
All right. I'll continue pushing my way through, even if I'm noticed.
Okay. Roll me a strength check.
All right. That is a 16.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a competing strength check. Okay. Your forward movement is halted when a massive figure behind you grabs your shoulder and spins you roughly around.
Oh God.
And as this happens, the falx, the cult leader, drags his falx across the first victim's throat.
All right.
Hey,
And as the blood pours from this person, it ignites in these bright green and purple flames, just twisting. It hurts your eyes to look at, and begins to twist in a ring around this platform.
You were saying something?
I was gonna say before he can move to the next person. How far away is he?
He's about 120 feet from you.
Okay, shit. Okay, that goes my plan. Okay, I would also have to get closer to him.
There's a lot of people in this cab.
I gather that.
Hold on. Say the distance again.
120 feet.
Okay.
You managed to push through till you were about 90 feet away before you got stopped. Oh, speaking of which, I guess it's on you now. This big glowering, he looks like half Goliath almost. This big glowering figure is just looking at you. What are you doing?
Something stupid, apparently. I am going to look him in the eye and mutter a mystical word, Daedalus, and cast Thunderstep.
Okay.
That is 3d10 damage if they failed a DC 16 Constitution saving throw. All creatures within 10 feet of me.
Well, let's roll a group Constitution saving throw then.
And I am going for the center of the platform as my teleportation.
Okay. 20. Shink. Yeah, they definitely failed. They rolled a 2.
Okay. They will take 15 points of damage.
Well, actually, my friend, they will die.
No.
But
Bummer for
unfortunately,
them.
your spell is interrupted. You managed to teleport, yes, but you are stopped partway there. You do not get to the platform. You are stopped by this green ring of flame that is extended around this platform now.
Okay. So I'm like at the edge of the platform.
Yes.
All right. I do have a spell that I'm casting next, but I'm technically that was an action, so I'm waiting for my next action to come around.
Okay. You do notice as you arrive that as the bodies behind that you left behind fall to the ground, this ring of flame strengthens and grows brighter.
All right.
And this the cult leader has moved to the next victim.
All right. Can I cast a spell
Kelso.
now? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I've been dealing with dogs. So quick recap, please.
He's killed one. Jacob killed 10.
With what?
Thunderstep,
Ooh. Okay.
Sucks in a crowd of NPCs.
which seems to have actually strengthened the spell protecting the platform. And the cult leader's about to kill the second.
Okay. I did want to say that in preparation, he has stacked his deck, and is currently holding 2 cards on hold. One of which, Mika,
Texas Hold'em?
stop it. Say again.
Would you say it's Texas Hold'em?
No, not quite. He can only hold
Darn.
2 at a time.
Sure.
Well, you can only have 2 on reserve being held. The first one he's going to cast is, well, he can only cast 1, but we're going to cast Shatter. Not Shatter, sorry. 7 of Spades, Burning Hands, into the crowd in front of me.
Okay.
Okay.
So, oh, that's what the knife looks like. Neat. Neat.
Seems like a poor decision, and that's coming from the person who just cast a killing spell.
Is that not what we're going for? I mean, I might have missed something. Is that not what we're going for? I mean, it's cultists down here murdering people, right? I
Death,
mean,
Yes,
death
you
seems
missed-
to
you
fuel
missed
the
the
fire,
fact-
though.
Yes.
Death
oh,
fuels the fire that seems to be acting as a barrier between the guy killing the people we need to get.
oh, I missed that. Then, in that case,
It's okay.
the 2 halflings in a trench coat are going to try and move their way up through the crowd in the chaos that is about to ensue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a stealth check.
Dang it, I'm looking through my spells and I'm realizing that I didn't prep any of my non-lethal spells.
I'm very excited.
Oh god.
Where the hell did you go? Stealth is actually something. Okay, 17.
Okay. You managed to get there unnoticed.
I'm assuming it's the dying of people that's actually building the wall, not the magic itself.
Likely.
Maybe.
You have no way of knowing.
I would have no way of knowing. But
It's your best guess.
That is, yeah. In which case, let's see, what is this? Actually, is that a touch spell? I wonder if that's a touch spell. Since I stacked my deck, I can choose. It is not a touch spell. I cast Heat Metal on the Warforged.
You get
Why?
why?
Well, I mean, he's metal. Wouldn't that heat him up?
Yeah.
Can't he, wouldn't he burn
Yes,
others
it'll
on
also
contact?
damage him.
And he would burn. It would burn me.
I mean, would it burn you, or would it just
Yes.
heat you up and you can brand people?
No.
I have wooden components.
Freaking medieval.
Fine, delicate electronics.
Freaking medieval sissy.
Set your computer on fire and tell me how well it goes for you.
My computer's not made of metal. Not entirely.
I can find you
That's not
one
the
made of
point.
metal.
Neither am I.
You choose to be this way.
Oh my god.
No, this is literally the description of Warforges.
Warforges are made of magic, not circuits.
They're not Archon.
I'm going to hold my action with a dagger because I don't have anything I can do at the moment.
Okay.
I've made my way up to the front and I am now holding a dagger
God in heaven.
subtly. I have no idea what you said.
Oh boy.
Carry on.
I do have a question, but don't want to interrupt if you're going to go to Bellamy's turn.
Yeah. Belle, what's up?
Well, I'm gonna have to move obviously up to the platform. Is it a platform like it's raised in the sense that there is an underneath to it, or is it solid?
It is solid.
Okay, because my plan was to try and get under it and therefore sort of dodge the barrier, but I want to get
The barriers surrounding the platform.
okay, that's different. All right, so I still want to get up as close as I can. Do I still need to stealth through the crowd, or okay? That is a 17.
Okay, you manage it.
Okay. So is the gentleman doing this within, say, 60 feet of me?
I mean, you're within 60 feet of him.
Okay. Should I even attempt to try to like hold person him if the fire is acting as like a magic barrier?
You can certainly try.
I will certainly try. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Okay. That is a 16.
Excellent. Actually, the bottom half of Kelso has to make a wisdom saving throw.
The bottom half of Kelso.
Oh God.
I see. I'm thinking with the other head.
Kelso, what's your wisdom modifier?
1,
Fantastic.
but it's not a negative.
Okay, he has rolled that's a 9 total, so he is now held.
He is held in place.
Yes, the bottom half of Kelso is now suffering the specifically your
hold person.
your little doppelganger's bottom half is now suffering hold person, which means that you are now immobile until you get out of the robe.
So since I'm like sitting on his shoulders, doesn't that mean that I'm just kind of wearing the robe?
Well, he's kind of holding onto your legs to make sure you don't fall off.
Crap. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to deal with this in a minute here.
Let's see. And in the next moment, the cult leader slits the next victim's throat, and
God
the
damn
flames
it.
grow higher.
Oh God.
Briefly, he turns and looks at the other cultists. Brethren, it seems we have some impostors amongst us. It may be a bit early, but it is still fine. We have plenty of time. Let us commence the reckoning. And the cultists all let out this almost bloodthirsty roar, and each of them draws a dagger and plunges it into their neighbor's chest.
Jeez.
Oh, great. Great. This is what we're doing now. Okay, great. Yep. All right.
And all of the cultists drop dead.
Yikes. That's such... There's not like one guy left at the end of the conga line who's not dead?
No, they made a
One
chance
guy
there.
who didn't have a neighbor to stab
There
him.
was.
Forever alone.
In fact, there was, until he slit his own throat.
Yikes. That's some
It's-
commitment right there.
When the teacher says you can work in groups of 3.
Real quick. From having first tried to teleport through the barrier and then watch someone else try to cast a spell through it, would I be able to tell if it is even possible to cast a spell through this?
Roll an Arcana check.
All right.
I can't think of a more literal use for the
That is
skill.
Yep.
honestly what I was going for.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so that's a natural 19, making it a 27.
Okay.
Dang.
You suspect that there could be a spell cast, but it would take tremendous effort.
All right. In that
Or-
case,
Dispel magic.
I don't have dispel magic, unfortunately.
Take it, but I didn't. Ugh.
I didn't understand that at all.
I was gonna take dispel magic, but I didn't.
Oh,
Liam.
yeah.
I thought about it too. I thought about it too.
All I have is counterspell.
Counter spelling a ritual. Now that's a
Wait,
different
Wait a
question.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Behind a spell wall, though. So, I mean,
So it is still possible to potentially break through it with a spell. If I, for instance, roll high enough.
Sorry about that. I had to go stop my brother from burning the house down.
Oh my god.
He put a pizza in the oven and forgot about it.
Oh my
classy. Did it melt through the grid?
It did not melt through the grid, but the house is now very, very smoky.
Nice.
I went upstairs to let the cat in. It's like, something smells like it's burning.
It's me. I am the burning.
But yes, what? Where were we?
I was asking if the ability to get through this barrier would be like a dice roll, or if it'd be a spell level.
It could theoretically be a combination of the two.
Okay.
It depends on how well you roll and how high level spell you're executing here.
All right, then in that case, I'm going to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Okay.
It is a second level spell, and I am targeting the person trying to do the ritual.
Okay. Roll. Roll a d10 plus your intelligence bonus.
Okay. Intelligence bonus. Oh yeah, that's obvious. I know that one. I rolled an 8, so it's a +5, so that's a 13. If this does not succeed, I am willing to use both motes of inspiration that the DM has given me.
Okay. Well, you see the fingertips. You see the fingertips of this hand start to emerge. So you feel like you're starting to make some progress.
Okay.
But it will not happen this turn.
Will I have to expend another spell slot for it to work? Or am I just gonna have to continue to concentrate on it?
I'm gonna say it's gonna take concentration on it. Using another spell slot would speed it up, but it would still not make it work instantly necessarily.
Okay. In that case, am I correct in understanding that by the time that I even get it to work, it's most likely that the individual will have moved on?
The individual's already standing over the third person.
Right, but I am trying to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on him. So is the hand going to move with him because he is the focus of the?
You suspect, given that it is a concentration, that I'm basically giving it the concentration tag for the casting of it. It will align. It will correct itself once it finally manages to break through this weird quasi anti-magic zone.
Good to know. I will continue holding that and will deal with that on my next turn.
Righto.
Unless I can do something now, but I assume no.
Well, you have a bonus action.
I can't use anything for my bonus action.
Okay.
Does that bring us to Kelso's turn?
I believe so. Boyd, are you there?
Yes.
He's dealing with the smoke. Okay, there he is.
Assuming it is my turn then, I am going to attempt to cast Heat Metal on the Sham. What did you call it?
What?
What did you call the dagger?
A fox?
A fox.
No, a falx.
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 Yeah, I'm not going to be able to say that. I keep trying to say fox. Falx. It's just weird. Anyway, I attempt to cast Heat Metal on it.
Okay. Roll.
It is an
Roll a
automatic
D10 plus your spellcasting modifier.
10 plus my spell mod. Proficiency in spell type. That's gonna be 17 as a
Okay.
plus 10.
You have a plus 10 to your spell
No,
modifier?
with the base 10. My charisma is a 4, my proficiency is a 3.
Oh no, it's your spellcasting modifier, not the proficiency.
Oh, I'm looking at spell attack. Well, I'm a little confused as to which one it is.
Your charisma.
Okay, my charisma is just a 4.
Yes.
Okay. So the 14 then.
Okay. You see waves of heat start to coalesce around the blade, but it's not necessarily doing anything yet. You will also have to concentrate on this spell for anything to happen.
Okay, I will do so. Can I try and get out or either free myself from myself? Yes, I hear Uncle Iroh in my head. Can I use my bonus action to try and either nudge him out of the spell or break myself free?
Kicking yourself free would negate your concentration, but you can try and get him to perk up.
I will do that then.
Okay. Roll. I don't know.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
17.
Yeah, you managed to jostle your other half enough that he's able to shake off the spell.
Cool.
I know you said cool, but I just heard fool.
Wakey, wakey, time for Shanky.
Let's see, Bell.
Heat metal.
Okay. So the fire is encompassing the entirety of the platform. There's no other clear way up onto it, is there?
Correct.
And obviously the fire is interfering with magic, so trying to teleport onto it is fruitless.
Also correct.
Okay. Can weapons be thrown through the fire?
There's only one way to find out.
This is true. This is very, very true. Let me see. Oh gosh. Can I throw a dagger?
You certainly can.
Okay, cool. I would like to do so.
Fantastic.
If this deflects and lodges itself into my chassis, I am going to be very
Probably. Let's see. That is a 17.
Okay, you throw it and it deflects off the shield and lodges in.
No.
I'm kidding.
God.
I get 17 as my armor class right now too.
No, it does deflect off the shield, but you notice a brief dimming of the flames.
Okay.
I really thought one of you was going to play a melee class.
Really? Did you really?
Elsa, this is all your fault.
I don't know what you're talking about. I had half an hour's worth of prep.
Everyone else
literally
had at least a day.
3 days like the rest of us.
I've been very busy and I've been watching animals on top of everything else.
Okay, so noticing that as a sort of like bonus action, can I like try to like take off the robe the cultist robe that I'm wearing and use it to try and like snuff out a part of the fire?
Sure.
Okay. What should I roll for that?
Dexterity saving throw would be good.
Okay. That is also a 17.
Cool. The robe. The moment the robe makes contact with the flames, it bursts also into flames. You nearly have.
Shit.
You barely avoid having your hands burned.
My hand, yes.
No, hands plural.
Okay. I do not know what else to do then. That's yes.
Nothing. Continue. I just had a thought.
Okay, I don't know what else to do then. So I think that is going to be it for me.
Okay. God, I keep wanting to call him Pastor Jim.
Call him Pastor Jim.
No.
Why?
It's a long story.
What did Pastor Jim ever do to you?
It's
Summoned a
long
cult and
story.
sacrificed humans.
Apparently.
Oh, it's a long story. But no, the cult leader moves on to the next. Cuts the third victim's throat and moves on to the next person.
Oh God.
Jacob.
Hold on, I'm reading.
Still
real
concentrating?
Quick. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Yes, but I'm going to first use my bonus action to push my ghost through the flames.
Now, is your ghost immune to magical effects?
It is.
Interesting. You can do that then.
And since it's on the other side, I can cast spells as if I was standing in the ghost space.
That is correct.
So I am going to use that to transfer my concentration to the ghost and use a third level spell slot to finish the spell.
Yeah, alright. The spell finishes, and this earthen hand pushes from beneath the platform and wraps around the cultist as he's halfway to his next victim.
All right. He needs to make a strength saving throw.
He sure does. Let's see how strong Pastor Jim is. Not especially strong, apparently.
Oof.
I believe he fails.
Did he roll lower than a 16?
He definitely did.
Then yes, he did. He is restrained and takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
I will, from outside of the circle, shout. This ritual has come to an end. Please do not resist and come quietly.
You have 30 seconds to comply.
Okay.
You have 6 seconds to comply.
Kelso, it's your turn.